Welcome back to Jabroni Drive. I am RXR, and today we're going to be taking a look at Max Factory and Goodsmile's Sam Porter Bridges from the video game Death Stranding. Now, before we open it, I always like to talk about my history with said video game. So, the game came out fall 2019. Now, leading up to the release of this game, I remember thinking, like, what is this game? So the man that made this game is Hideo Kojima, the man behind the Metal Gear Solid franchise. So Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite franchises of all time. So I'm thinking we're getting a new Metal Gear type game. Like, we're gonna get a new stealth action game. So I'm thinking we're gonna be trying to sneak into facilities and sneak around guards, whatnot. But as the game got closer to release, they started showing off gameplay. And when they'd show off gameplay, it was just Norman Reedus walking through environments. It's just him walking and doing more walking. So eventually the game came out, and you come to find out that the game's just a walking simulator, right? But it's not just any walking simulator, it's the walking simulator. It's not a bad game. I mean, it's not really for me, but it's not bad. You're just basically a mailman and you're trying to find your way from point A to point B, right? That's the gameplay loop. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good, like if you give it a shot. It's relaxing. There's a pretty good story there, pretty interesting story. Like, my favorite thing about the story is the time fall. The time fall is basically when it rains in this world. Like, if you're caught out in the rain, you're gonna rapidly start to age and you're screwed. But so anyways, let's unbox Norman Reedus, aka Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding. Let's go to work. All right, we got Norman Reedus here, and he has a different kind of box, it looks like. So let's slide him out. Well, let's take a peek at the box first. So obviously we got Reedus here on the side. Sorry, Sam Porter Bridges, right? On the other side, Death Stranding, Sam Porter Bridges, and this is the deluxe edition, meaning it comes with a lot more accessories than the normal edition. As you can see, there's him in his different poses. Zoom in a little bit. There you go. Look at that. Comes with lots of accessories. Not the bike. I'm sure the bike is not included, which I wouldn't mind having the bike. It'd be cool, but I don't know if it's necessary. Now let's zoom out, take them out of the package here, slide them out. Well, we're not taking them out of the package just yet. Slide this box off. All right, and as you can see, that was weird. Look at that. Can't really see him that well, but we'll open it up. All right. Kind of gotten used to how these things open up. Let's pull them out. Pull them out. There we go, Sam Porter Bridges. Still in the plastic. We'll go ahead and take the plastic off. Oh, this is on here pretty good. They got this on here so tight, it's ridiculous. It's because there's tape on it. There we go. On both sides we got tape. There we go. Finally, now let's take a little peek here. Take the plastic out. Not to mess up Sam Porter here. I don't want to break that, that'd be a shame. It's like the main part. Yeah, there he is. Zoom in a little bit. Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding. Man, this is pretty sweet. Let's see. Let's take the figure out first. Let's take Norman out. Man, this is impressive. Move this over to the side. Got Norman Reedus here on camera. Zoom in. Look at that. Get that piece of plastic out of here. Man, they really go hard on the plastics, but I don't really blame them, I guess. There we go. This guy, this is awesome. Like I say that every single time. This is awesome. Like WWE, this is awesome. WWE chant. You got BB here. Take a peek at BB. Look at that. That's good. That's awesome. I mean, I don't know. Maybe BB could be a little bit more detailed, but I mean, I don't know what. I mean, actually, it's pretty good in its own right, actually. I mean, I can't even complain. Like, the detail on these Figmas is, like, second to none. I'm sure there's other companies that make good figures, too, but I mean, we got the, this thing. So in my last video, my Doom video, my Doom Slayer guy actually broke there's like a shoulder piece, like a turret thing that goes on his shoulder. I don't know how it broke, but all I did, I didn't even try to do anything with it. All I did was like kind of grab it, and it just kind of broke in two. So I might have to get a replacement part for that, possibly, or super glue it, I guess. But it's not really a big deal. But it'd be cool with the thing on, I guess. Man, this is great articulate. Like, this looks straight out of the game. Look at that, you're pretty much a mailman. Look at this stripe. Like, you're like USPS, US Postal Service. Look at the back, all of his packages. You can put the packages on the legs, on the arms. You got this thing, whatever this thing is, the ghost detector. That's not what it's called, but in the game, when you're traversing the environments, you come across areas that are sketchy, I guess, and there's like these ghost type things, and that's why he has BB, because BB can detect these ghost presences. Is it presences? The ghost presence around you. So yeah, this thing, great articulation here. I mean, move his arms up and they stay in place. I don't know if you can take BB off. Oh, I'm pretty sure you can take BB off, actually. I mean, it feels like you can take him. I don't know, but then there's this cord. Maybe you can unhook the cord. I don't know. I don't even know if he actually unhooks the cord in the game. But it feels like that can come off, but I'm not gonna mess with it until I look at the directions. I never really show the directions, but let's take a look at some of the accessories real quick. Put him off to the side. See what we got here. We got more plastic, of course, but we got Norman. You got Reedus's things you can put on his shoulders, I guess, for protection, maybe. I'm pretty sure like it goes something like this, right? Let's see. Probably put these right here. Something like that. But I'm not gonna mess with it yet. So you got 4 of those. Obviously, they're all the same thing, so we don't really need to show all that, but we got, okay, here's his helmet. Whenever the time ball's about to come down, the hood goes up, sometimes the helmet goes on, so he doesn't get rained on. That's nice. The detail there. Bridges. Let's see, inside the helmet. And what else we got here? We got, this is the hood. So when it starts to rain, first the hood comes up, but I think maybe it's an option to put the mask on. Maybe if you go into the settings, but usually once it starts to rain, the hood automatically comes up because you don't want to get that time fall on you, because there's a scene right at the beginning of the game where it starts to rain on him and one of the people in his group gets stuck out in the time fall rain and ages rapidly. It's pretty sad, man. That'd be terrible. And there that is. What's this? This must be the back side of the hood, I'm guessing. If I can get that out of there. come on, we'll do it live. Yeah, this is obviously the back of the hood. So obviously it goes something like this, maybe. Which I'm not gonna try to actually put it together right now, but you get the drift. What else we got? We got some guns, even though it's not really a game where you're doing a lot of combat, but there are people in the world that have some type of addiction they go after these couriers because they're addicted to getting packages. Like they're addicted to stealing people's packages. So like sometimes you got to watch out for those guys. So that's the only times there's really combat. There are boss battles within the game where you use guns. It's fun, pretty fun in its own right. But here's a gun right here. I played through Death Stranding once. I do not really remember the game whatsoever. Like I remember like key moments, but it was good. I remember it being interesting. You know what I think this is? I think this is the gun there's a gun that like it shoots something out and it ties the person up. So I'm pretty sure that's what this is. But I don't really remember, but that's what it looks like. It reminds me of something along those lines. It looks like some type of rope thing. There's probably 2 balls on each side of that and shoot it out. There's rope between it and it ties them up. Prevents them from chasing after you for a little while. What else we got? We got the packages. I thought there were supposed to be a lot more packages in here. Oh, there's the packages. Okay, I was like, what is this thing? I was confused for a second, but backpack that goes on Norman Reedus carrying packages. You can carry the packages different ways. In the game, like, there's all sorts of ways that you can carry these packages. And like the weight affects you, so you gotta sit there and you gotta distribute the weight correctly, otherwise you'll fall to one side of your body. Like there's a lot to this game. So that goes on here, like I'm guessing you stick it back in this hole that would usually go where you put the stand. But I'm not gonna try to force that in there yet until I look at the directions, but yeah, like you can carry the packages with your hands, you can put them on your back. You can literally stack the packages high on, like in the game, it's funny because you can like put this on his back and just stack the packages ultra high, like ridiculous, like it's cartoony, like high, and you won't be able to run or walk fast. You'll be like, he like struggles to walk, so you wouldn't really want to do this. You can also get vehicles and put your packages on the vehicles, that also helps. But yeah, and then you got more packages, that's what the game is. Delivering packages. It's kind of hard to get these things out of here, but what is this? 2 packages together. You don't want your packages to get caught in the time either. I don't think these come apart. Oh, they do. I thought I was gonna break it for a second, but yeah. 2 packages right there. Just stacking packages on packages. I wonder if I can do that with this figure. I'll do it. I'll pose it like that if I can, I guess. Then we got another package. So that's what it's all about in this game. It's packages and more packages. 2 packages put together. So you can probably take these apart too. Just a bunch of plastic with nothing inside. Pretty much the game is just you doing a whole bunch of side quests over and over again. It's not bad. Not bad. I mean, try it out once. You might like it. Maybe not. Like if you're just a guy who likes to play shooters, you're probably not gonna like it. If you like story-driven games, this game's not bad. You can try it out. Look at this. So this is a kind of like a hovercraft type thing. So you put some packages on here, pretty much. And this is not going to be neat, but you know, you put it on here in an organized fashion. But this thing hovers, and then Norman Reedus would have some type of, you know, something hooked up, like a cord hooked up to that hovercraft, and then you can carry more packages. And you just walk through the environment, and then this thing's following you because it hovers. Right? What else we got? Then underneath here, obviously, we got the typical... Does this even come with a stand? This might not even have its own stand. I can't even get that out of there. There it is. Yeah, so it does have the stand. Every Figma comes with its own stand. We got an assortment of hands. We have an extra stand. Now, this is for, I'm assuming, this right here, this hover cart thing. I don't know exactly what it's called right now, but hook up this stand there and they give it the floating. Even though it already stands up on its own, so I don't know, maybe it's for something else. I could be wrong. Yeah, and then we got The assortment of hands. And you got a bag. Every Figma comes with a bag, so you can put all the accessories in it, so you don't lose them. So yeah, that is Norman Reedus. Let's take one more look at this figure before we put him on the spinner and do some posing. Do the pose down. Dude, this is actually, dude, every time I open these, I'm impressed. I like these. They're expensive, so like I'd recommend, like, if you have a favorite game, get that one. Yeah, you don't have to get all of them or anything, but if you loved Death Stranding, get this figure. I don't think he's available right now on Goodsmile company website, but you can find him on eBay, but he's probably going to be close to $200, sadly. Usually when these figures come out, they're probably between 60 to 100 most of the time. Like, mostly all my pre-orders I have a bunch of Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom pre-ordered, Links and Zelda and Ganondorf. On pre-order, they're about $60 to $100, probably $80. But, you know, if you wait and you don't get the stuff right away, you're going to be on eBay paying a hefty price, so yeah, this is a good one. If you like Death Stranding, pick this figure up. I don't really know if there's anyone else who would make a figure from Death Stranding. Lots of statues, but if you want a figure, these things aren't really toys either. You wouldn't buy a $200 figure to be playing, to give to your kid to play with, I don't think. So yeah, let's get this guy on the spinner. If you like this content, give me a like, maybe subscribe, and tune in for more unboxing videos, and we can do a little bit more talking about some video games, your past experiences with them. And you guys have a good day, and see you on the next one.